Today what we're going to do is put together a dish that was inspired by the bees that we just saw. As this project evolves, we try to incorporate that into Preston's menu. So I'm going to go ahead and put that together for you today. We'll start by mincing some of the garlic and the shallot. So those two are all set. I'm going to go ahead in the small Teflon pan. I'm going to add the Green Mountain Gruyere, and we'll just sprinkle that on the bottom of the pan, and we're just going to let that melt and slowly brown. I'm just going to go ahead and throw that in the oven, so as we're working on other projects, that we can go ahead and have that working at the same time. As the cheese is melting in the pan, I'm going to go ahead and start the sauce as well. A little bit of the shallot, just a little bit of garlic. I don't want to overpower the garlic with it as well. All we want to do is translucent, so we keep an eye on the shallot. A little bit of white wine. So the white wine is evaporated. It's down to about 50%, which is what we like. So I'm going to go ahead and add some of the heavy cream. Now we're just going to let this cook slowly, and we're going to allow that to reduce down to a sauce consistency. I've got a all naturally raised chicken breast here. All we're going to do for this application, we're just going to go ahead and season it. Salt, white pepper, and sear that off in that thyme-infused olive oil. I want a nice brown sear on the chicken. That's going to help keep the juices inside and lock that flavors inside. Right before I'm going to hit this into the oven, I've got a little bit of chicken stock here. I'm going to add that to the pan, and as that's cooking into the oven, that's also going to slowly reduce. I'm going to put those pan drippings right on the plate as well. I'm going to go ahead and throw that into the oven, and then we'll get back to the sauce and we'll finish that up. Let's check that cheese one more time, which is great. So as that cools, it'll get nice and crispy. So you can see how shiny this is getting at this point. So it's reduced nicely. Put a little bit of the honey into here. Beautiful thing about this honey that we're working with is the intense flavors that it has. It's amazing. So I'm just adding a little bit of butter, which helps smooth this out and balance it. All right, so you can see that consistency is really nice. You still see the shallot and garlic in there, so what I'll do is give that a quick strain. We'll get those out. We'll just give that chicken just a few more minutes, and we'll go ahead and start assembling. All right, the chicken is great. All right, so let's get the cheese out first. Perfect. And we'll just set that to the side for right now. Spoon this right onto the plate. So we're going to go ahead and set the chicken on the plate. We're also going to take the shallot and garlic out of here now as well. So we're just putting that through a chinois, which is a nice fine mesh sieve that we have here. We'll take this reduction. Just going to come right around the plate. Take our sauce. Come up over the chicken. And we're going to take a little bit of that Preston's Pure honey. A little truffle oil. Nice herbs from the garden upstairs. And we'll put that in. And here is our white truffle spoon bread, Preston's Pure honey chicken.